2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The 76ers anxious to get off the bus and get down to business. A look from early.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Looking now at the lineup for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Harris. Then there's Howard. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Capella, high post, to the inside. Young against Green. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Here's Young. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Capella against Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. And they call the foul. So and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Simmons. Outside for Curry. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Here's Simmons. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Simmons got 5 now.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Collins against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
Harris finds Simmons. Curry wide open. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. And it's Howard finishing it off.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Here's Young. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the 3-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. Simmons dishes to Green. 1:05 left to play in the first. Howard can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Williams can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Milton finds Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
And how about the ferocious take? Gallinari proving he can drop an absolute hammer when he wants to.
Outside, Simmons. Now the pass to Harris. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Just 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He finishes with 9 points. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
They've got Okongwu. Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Williams. And it's Snell in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And here now is Thibault. Now Gallinari. Bogdanovich inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Korkmaz kicks to Milton. Back to Korkmaz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Right side, Williams. Pass to Snell. 5 to shoot. And he dunks it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now, here's Thibault. Guarded closer. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. Trae Young comes in for Lou Williams. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. And Young kicks to Collins. Young against Simmons. It's good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Simmons passes to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
Young dishes to Snell. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody back.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Young. Outside Collins. Hawks passing it around. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Passes it to Howard. Outside, Green. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Collins. Okongwu kicks to Snell. Young with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. And the 76ers also making a change. Harris is checked in outside for Simmons. Back to Harris. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Capella on display there. When his energy matches his wingspan, he causes a lot of problems on defense.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Young. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Good. And the work ethic coming into play there. Yeah, I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that'll...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Curry. Then it's Green. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The 76ers trail by 3. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Atlanta leading by 5. To the paint, here's Collins, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too. Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Pass to Collins. Down low. Out to the right wing. Back to Capella. Young inside. Guarded by Curry. And it's Capella missing. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 5. That's good from Harris on the assist by Curry.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Here's Herter. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And there's the pass to Snell. 3-pointer. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Maxey, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams. I'll tell you what, his strength belies his size.
Here's Maxey. Inside. Reed the pass to Maxey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The Hawks leading by 5. It's Okongwu, top of the key. The kick out to Williams. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's Okongwu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for the Hawks. That one misses. The 76ers trail by 6. Curry passes to Simmons. Oh, what a dunk!
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Bounce pass from Williams to the paint. And he converts the layup. Williams has got 8 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Harris outside. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Capella's checked in. Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Herter.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Capella, the pass to Gallinari. Back to Capella. Here's Herter, guarded by Harris. Here's Herter. Here's Williams. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers trail by 10. Now here's Simmons. 15 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Young with the ball. From deep three-point range, that one doesn't drop. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the 5. From deep, Green, 6 on the shot clock, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Hawks leading by 11. In the corner, Herter with it. To the inside, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Bobbed up there for Howard. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Simmons against Young. It's stolen by Harris. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Green outside for Simmons. To the middle. Howard against Capella. Gets a hand on it, and Simmons is right there.
Yeah, you got to box out Simmons. It's plain and simple, guys. When you don't, he can really hurt you on the offensive boards.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And stolen by Thibault. Goes up, and Simmons slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Young passes to Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 9.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Pass to Korkmaz, inside. Here's Thybulle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And here now is Thibault. And an intentional foul right there. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Curry's checked in. Here's Korkmaz. Passes it to Simmons. Clock at 6. High post, Howard. It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Young. To the paint. Capella inside. Scott's there. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Right wing. Korkmaz kicks to Curry. From deep. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's 1:17 left to play here in the fourth. Young left side. In the corner, it's Hunter. Gallinari passes to Capella. And stolen by Howard.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Pass to Herter. Gallinari outside. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Kevin Herter. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Green comes in for Korkmaz.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Okongwu kicks to Young. And a miss there on the triple. Gallinari with the steal. There's the pass to Young. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Some good moments throughout. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. A look from above the incredible City Hall building here at our broadcast location tonight, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Hi, everyone. Greetings. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. With the sick
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, DA. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
So the net starting 5. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. And it's Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, Harris is out there with Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Green. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. On its way from Irving for 2. And he overshot that one, missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Simmons finds Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kev, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Simmons. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Curry. Takes the 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
It's stolen by Curry. And now Philadelphia on the break. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's Harden with the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
And as soon as Harden puts the ball down on the floor, you know he's trying to take it all the way, and he's not afraid to get hit either.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And Simmons kicks to Green. Back to Simmons. The pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Irving looking for an opening. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They kick it out to Green. Pass to Jordan. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defense.
And Simmons slams it in.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Now the 76ers with it. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Passes it to Green. Back to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Kicks it to Howard. And Curry has it in the corner. From outside the arc, Green with the rebound.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Out to Harris. From past the arc. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Reed. Good on the 13-footer.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Right side Aldridge. No one near him. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey passes to Scott. And it's Milton, top of the key. Offensive rebound. That one doesn't go. And so Aldridge will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 14. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
Philadelphia has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Korkmaz. Left side, Scott. Here's Reed. The kick out to Scott. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Out in the open court, Irvin's just too quick, too shifty to contain.
And so it's Philadelphia going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question, it's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Griffin. On out there with Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the four-man position. The lead now in single digits.
Well, this is what Griffin gives you. Excellent vision, excellent decision-making with the ball in his hands.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep it guessing.
Here's Irving. Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. It's the Nets now. 8-point game.
The athleticism Harden possesses is scary. I mean, he's constantly driving toward the basket for these dunks.
Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
On the wing, Milton. 6 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Scott can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Harden the pass to Griffin. Back to Harden. And another shot. And that one hits back iron. The 76ers leading by 4. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
And Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Harden against Simmons. Harden scanning the floor. Green against Brown. If you go step and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and Involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Green, and it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Milton with it. Brown on him. Harris. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the 76ers lead by 4. Harden right side. Down low. Here's Jordan. They kick it out to Green. And stolen by Harris. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Korkmaz. And it's blocked by Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far, and they're right here.
Simmons against Harris. Here's Howard, a shake, and he sinks the layup. Howard's got 10 points.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
Harden outside. There's a minute left here in the second. To the inside. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And when the D thinks Harden is going to shoot off the screen and roll, he threads the needle with the perfect pass. What a player.
Milton with it. Now Green defending. Simmons.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Simmons. Feeds it to Howard. Over to the left wing. 76ers moving the ball around. Simmons passes to Korkmaz. A second chance effort. Harris, right side. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Harris has got his second bucket.
Well, I'll tell you what, Harris is a solid mid-range shooter, and he feels comfortable from there.
And a close game. So
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. Right out of the gates, it was Philadelphia setting the tone. And with all the stars up. And that does it for our half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Never one to shy away from playing physical. Jordan will give you his all when he's out there.
And the first one drops. And so Jordan nails both of them. The 76ers leading. Simmons with it. Pass to Harris. Now here's Howard, guarded by Jordan. Simmons on the wing. The pass to Harris. The feed to Howard. Oh, what a beautiful point.
Intensity, did you see that? Great. It's hard to know what to do in these situations. Look, Howard is intelligent. He always knows where to roll to the right spot.
Irving passes to Green. Back to Irving. Curry. Curry with the defensive effort.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
There's the triple. No good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Irving's got 6.
So smooth in everything he does. Irving will score the ball from anywhere.
The drive by Simmons. Howard kicks to Simmons. Pass to Green. Curry on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
So both teams changing it up here. Now Harden. 6 points for him. Over Maxey. Harden the pass to Griffin. Kicks it out to Harden. And the Nets miss again. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. And here's Maxey. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He feeds it to Reed. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
It's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feed.
To the paint. And the dunk by Reed.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. Ball's knocked loose. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And on the way from Irving for 3. Here's Claxton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Claxton's got his second basket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Passes to Simmons. Feeds to Howard. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Simmons on the wing. To the middle. Howard, the pass to Simmons. And stolen by Aldridge. Outside Irving for the lead. Aldridge down low. Harris is there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Terrific at just being aggressive. Aldridge excels at putting pressure on the D and getting the call.
Reed is checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to Simmons. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Harris is checked in for Blake Griffin.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Here's Irving. 8 points for him. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he started to settle in.
Curry kicks to Harris. Simmons on the wing. Back to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Over Claxton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Count it. Simmons looking around, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So for Brooklyn now, Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Harris. And it's Green, and it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Nets with the lead. And now we've got the intentional foul. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And a change for the Nets. Johnson's checked in. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just a breakdown defensively there allows them to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbound.
Kicks to Scott. Now here's Milton. D right on him. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Harden dishes to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Milton the pass to Korkmaz. Now, here is Reed. Here's Maxey. Reed. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
On the wing, Harden. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And not everyone remembers. Harden was a good passer in college, but he's refined his game, and now he's become one of the league's best.
And he commits the intentional foul. Some changes for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin comes in for Harris, and Irving subbed in for Tyler Johnson. Here's Simmons. Outside Curry. Now the dish to Howard. Outside Simmons. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
This is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. It's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Harden with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Harden kicks to Irving. Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Green. On the wing, Harris. The pass to Howard. Outside for Simmons. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Green. And that one goes long. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. Here's Irving. And the layup is good. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, you know they're going to go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous at scoring when his team needs a bucket.
Simmons inside, guarded by Harden. Simmons against Harden. Curry with it. And there's the feed to Howard. They kick it out to Green. Here's Curry with the three. Great D that time from Irving. Nets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Harden outside. Shoots over Curry. Harden, no good. The 76ers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Curry passes to Simmons. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And it's Simmons penetrating. And the rejection by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's got the ball, and he commits the intentional foul. There's 39 seconds left in the game. Harden lets up.
And look, you have to give credit to Harris. He is very good at getting his hands up and making shooters feel uneasy.
And an intentional foul right there. He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Yeah, good job. Well, it's this close. The team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now Harris. Dishes it to Simmons. Back to Harris. To win the game. And he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. And the officials are signaling for a video review of the last second buzzer beater. Boy, this game hangs in the balance of the review.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look from earlier on as the Nets head to the locker room. They're in no mood. And before
Kevin, thanks very much.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for the Nets, Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Count the basket.
That's what Trae Young does best defensively. He has quick hands for the steal, and he ignites the break.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists. and also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Young taking his time here. Good on the bucket. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Woo, that teardrop, one of Trae Young's signature shots. He could teach a course on it.
Harden against Young, and the basket by Harden.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now, here is Young. Herter passes to Capella. Back to Herter. Jordan with the rebound.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Harden against Young. Down low. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trae makes quick reads and great decisions.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Inside, trying to find Capella, gets it to him, and the shot goes down.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Here's Harden. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Capella dishes to Collins. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
1:57 left to play here in the first, and that one is good. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I'd throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
Three young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for James Harden. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Now here's Williams, and the pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
I have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry, strong, no stranger to the +1.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's Okongwu. That shot off the mark. Good D by Irving. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Out in transition, Kyrie finds his spot down the court, finishes the job.
2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Williams against Irving. Here's Okongwu. Count that one.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets, trailing by 2. Lets a floater go. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Aldridge definitely knows what to do with it when he gets it.
Outside Williams. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. James Harden getting it done. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Harris is out there with Griffin. Then there's Brown. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Claxton in at the center. So that's the Nets 5. Now, here is Irving. To the middle. That's tipped. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 6.
Tremendous focus by Kyrie. Doesn't let the contact throw him off.
Young outside. The dish to Snell. Irving against Young. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Young. And here is Okongwu. Just 5 to shoot. And he lays it straight in. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Gallinari passes to Okongwu. Off target at the rim. Irving against Young. Irving can't hit.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Snell, defended by Griffin. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Tony Snell gives you plenty of size out of the backcourt. Doesn't always attack inside as much as he could.
Irving drives in. In it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And here's Young. He's got 6. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Irving drives in. Claxton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Claxton's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Snell finds Young. Griffin with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And it's Brown missing. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for Irving. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. Collins comes in for Tony Snell. Now, here is Young. He's got 8, and it's blocked. Harris looking it over. He feeds it to Griffin. A miss that time would have put him up. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Dishes to Gallinari. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Here's Claxton. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter. Gallinari against Griffin. Young outside. Back to Gallinari. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Griffin. Lays it up off the glass. Griffin's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Aldridge comes in for Blake Griffin, and it's Green in for Harris. Then for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Williams in for Trae Young. It's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Aldridge. Jordan kicks to Green. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact, and sometimes even initiates it.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Top.
James, big first half for you. What was...
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. James Harden was the man in the first. He had 11 points, 2 assists, and
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
On the court for Atlanta, Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the point guard position. Harden with it, and guarded by Capella.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Took him no time at all on that one. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Young. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Capella dishes to Hunter. Here's Young. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Harden. 11 points in the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Passes it to Harris. Outside Irving. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Irving's got 9 points in the quarter.
So reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And the foul on Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Young. Yep, that one goes in there. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
We're seeing the full arsenal here tonight. Uncle Drew turning up.
Williams passes to Capella. They double him with Jordan. Tipped away. Stolen by Harden. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Lays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Up top, Capella. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
The shot's good from Irving.
And that's his 2nd triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Williams scanning the floor. To the inside. Now Capella. 8 points for him. 3 on the clock. Here's Hunter. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Down low. Here's Griffin. No good there. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. Good on the shot.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Now here's Irving. 26 points for him. Free throw line jump shot. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Irving's got 28 points for the game.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Williams finds Gallinari. Here's the teardrop, and it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got 7.
I like this choice by Lou. Could try to take it to the rack, but sees he has the easy floater over the top.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hunter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Irving against Bogdanovich. Harris outside. He kicks to Hart. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. On out there with Irving. And it's Green. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. Now here's Williams. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Irving launches it from deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Irving for 3. It's stolen by Capella. It's stolen by Green. Here's Aldridge, and he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
You kidding me? It wasn't that Aldridge dunked it. It was the way he dunked it. He meant that one.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
They get the rebound. Right side, Irving. On the money from 12 feet away. Irving's got 32 points.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Young inside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Irving. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Herter. He's covered by Brown. Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. It'll go, and the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Young. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's Irving. Basket good. Irving's got 34 points.
When the lights are at his brightest, Kyrie loves coming through.
And Young, here we go. And the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Young against Irving. Aldridge. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Here's Snell, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Irving, banked in off the glass. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
I like this from Kyrie, looking for a high percentage shot, settling for nothing less.
Snell finds Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 20 points for Trae Young.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shots.
Harden the basketball. To the paint and stolen by Okongwu. And now here comes Young leading the break. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Harris. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor. Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Inside. Count it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Harden against Young. It's
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Young drives in. Okongwu, and it's blocked by Jordan. Outside Irving. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Herter in at the 1 spot. And for the 76ers, they've got Simmons. Tobias Harris is out there with Howard. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Green in at small forward. Here's Young. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Harris against Collins. Pass to Herter. Young inside. The shot's good.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Here's Herter. The pass to Collins. Young inside. Curry meets him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch. Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Now, here is Young. 6 on the shot clock. Over Harris, and it's Young. That time on the assist from Capella. Young's got 8 points.
You just can't forget about Trey Young. Not for a second out there. We saw him there with that quick release.
Curry kicks to Green. Curry looking around. And Trey Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Trey Young. Lou Williams is subbed in for Kevin Herter. So here's Gallinari after the Sixers pick up 2. Snell finds Williams. It's stolen by Harris. It's stolen by Capella. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. Now, here's Maxey. He can't get that one. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
In a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Shake Milton. He doesn't get the second one.
And shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Outside Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Although he's a little bit smaller, Lou Williams does not deter himself. from getting inside and scoring over the top of the trees.
Here's Maxey. Makes it off the glass. Maxey's got 5 now.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Williams passes to Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Lock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Atlanta with the ball. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Williams double team to the inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
He's just gifted with the basketball, and that includes making plays. Lou Williams spotting a man that time.
Thibault, the pass to Scott. Over Okongwu. Scott can't get it to go. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. It's stolen. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He notched 8 points. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Thibault in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Doesn't go that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Maxey. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And here is Howard. The kick out to Scott. And it's Thibault in the corner. Pass to Howard. Here's Snell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over in the corner, Williams. Feeds it to Okongwu. Gallinari in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And Howard puts these dunks away so easily, especially when he's that deep in the paint.
Now Williams. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. The Hawks trail by 4. Young looking around. Scott, he's checked in for the 76ers. Off the inbound, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This could go down as the win-win trade of the draft over the last 3 or 4 years. The 5th pick in 2018, Trae Young traded on draft day for Luka Doncic, and they might have put a little chip on his shoulder, one that he played with in the second half of his rookie season.
Curry dishes to Green. Curry with it. The 3. Collins grabs the miss.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Inside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Young. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Such a precise player. When Young notices those kind of openings, he definitely is looking to attack.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Reed. Outside for Simmons. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Young against Curry. Floats one. Young's shot is off.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard comes in for Reed. And Harris subbed in for Mike Scott. And it's Simmons penetrating. Howard kicks to Curry. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. Harris outside for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. And now here comes Young leading the break. And yes, it's good. Young's got 14 points for the game.
So tricky there with the floater and a nice touch from Trae Young.
And here's Simmons for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams. And that'll about do it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Herter in at the point. To the wing right side. Here's Young. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Harris kicks to Simmons. Back to Harris. Shoots from 8. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Harris has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the 76ers. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Harris against Collins. Here's Young. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Outside, Simmons. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got the lead back up to 4 now for the 76ers.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Young is double. He dishes it to Hunter. Outside Collins. The feed now to Capella. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. The lead is 2. Howard, the pass to Green. Back to Howard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Howard's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And Young, here we go. Capella banked in off the glass. Capella's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Harris. To the middle, here's Howard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Young drives in. That one good for 2. Young's got 18 points in the game.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
Passes it to Curry. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Young against Curry. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Atlanta making some changes. The 76ers leading. Outside, Scott. And it's Thibault in the corner. Reed kicks to Thibault. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That'll be his second foul of the game. .55 seconds left in the third. Here's Maxey. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 9.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now here's Williams. Down low. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Beautiful use of the pick and roll. Sweet Lou, so elusive and so good in those sets.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
For the tie, and it's all evened up. Williams has got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And here's Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. And it's Howard in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Maxey. It's good.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's tightly guarded, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Williams passes to Capella. It's blocked. Now Green, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Young's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter's subbed in for Lou Williams.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Curry against Young. Here's Okongwu. And a lot of contact on that one. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton comes in for Seth Curry. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
The Hawks trail by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Huerter's pass leads to an open look.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Reed. The shot comes out, so the Hawks will take it the other way. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. Kicks it out to Collins. In the corner, Snell with it to take the lead, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Young's shot is off. Picked away. Snell. It's good. This game is all even.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Simmons against Collins. Howard dishes to Simmons. over Collins. Another miss by Philadelphia. Atlanta's shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. And that's an intentional foul. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and Hunter subbed in for Tony Snell. Collins passes to Hunter, and stolen by Harris. To the paint, Simmons finds Howard. Collins with some nice D.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Herter passes to Capella, and lobbed up there for Howard. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Capella. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Simmons. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And when the game is tight, Simmons rises to the occasion, effortlessly capitalizing when his team desperately needs him to.
Young drives in. Oh, off target. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Here's Howard. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we... Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So Atlanta will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Tobias Harris. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Green. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. Atlanta with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Curry, good.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Young against Curry. And stolen by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moment.
Young against Curry. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Outside, Simmons. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Gallinari with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Out left to the wing. Howard finds Harris. Here's Simmons. Over Collins. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist from Harris. And now a 4-point Philadelphia lead. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Capella, high post. Young inside. Defended by Milton. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center. but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Simmons with it. Pass to Howard. Back to Simmons. Clock at 6. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Harris outside. Down low, Young with the steal.
And you've got to do a better job of making sure the defender isn't in your space. I mean, if you're going to pump fake, you've got to make sure he doesn't have a chance for the steal.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Now 8 seconds.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
So it's the Hawks now. Young outside. There's the dish to Capella. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Young dishes to Capella. Got it!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Now here is Harris. Here's the 3. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for...
for the land of the...
It's time for the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin.
David Aldridge, thank you. And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Howard is out there with Harris. And it's Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the 2 spot. And for the Nets, we've got Irving. Jordan is out there with Green. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Outside, Green. Irving from long range. Rebounded by Howard. Harris looking it over. Good ball movement here by the 76ers.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Outside, Irving. No good with the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Stolen by Harden. Irving against Simmons. A nice shot by Irving.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Simmons against Harden. Here's Howard. And Curry has it in the corner. Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Doesn't go for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And even 3-on-3 break. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Green.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Now here's Simmons. Outside, Green. The pass to Howard. Kicks it to Curry. In the corner, it's Harris. Passes to Simmons. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Curry with a wide open look from beyond the arc and then some.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
Harden surveying the D, and a wide open look for Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And the wide open shot from Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Irving's shot is good. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good points. Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for James Harden.
But what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Simmons. Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. No coverage that time.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
And it's Thybulle in the corner. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. Harris finds Brown. On the wing, Irving. From outside, off the mark. Claxton the pass to Aldridge. And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Griffin's checked in. Left side, Irving. It's intercepted. Milton with it. Brown's there. Milton kicks to Thybulle. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And he recovers it. Maxey passes to Milton.
And over the years, guys, Aldridge has improved his defense, and he's especially...
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front, up by 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Brooklyn now, Kyrie Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Harris in at the 3. Outside, Scott. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
James Harden, he's checked in for Irving. Brooklyn trailing. On the wing, Harris. Harden up top. Pass to Aldridge. Over Maxey. And too long on the shot. And here now is Thybulle. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Outside, Scott. 76ers moving the ball around. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons comes in for Maxey. Here's Harden. And that one clearly a foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Griffin. Brown outside. Pass to Harden. Harris outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. Howard's checked in for the 76ers. And Simmons kicks to Curry. There's the three. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown outside. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Harden outside. 6 to shoot. A high post shot. And the Nets miss again.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Harris dishes to Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
A shot's good from Irving.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Outside Curry. Green left side. Simmons passes to Howard. Releases. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That gives them the lead. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Over in the corner, Green. Curry looking it over. To the middle, Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
It doesn't get any higher percentage than that. Dwight Howard, no doubt, on the dunk.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Harden outside. Outside Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Philadelphia's gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Simmons passes to Howard. The dish to Green. And here is Simmons, and Curry has it in the corner. With the second effort, and it's Howard laying it in. Howard's got 6.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Irving from long range. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. And Tobias Harris, a player that... And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris, and it's Howard in at center. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Howard dishes to Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. It's Curry outside. but they recover it. Outside for Simmons. Back to Harris. Now the pass to Howard. Curry from deep three-point land. Green with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Harris outside. To the paint. Outside Jordan. And Harden on the foul. And now a three-point Nets lead.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Passes it to Curry. To the inside. They kick it out to Green. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Green's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
Danny Green is one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Makes it look easy.
Irving surveying the floor. Pass to Harden. Inside. It's stolen by Green. And now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Philadelphia also making some changes. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. The kick out to Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got two now from beyond the arc in the third for Brooklyn. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Thibault, the pass to Milton. Now, here's Maxey. Back to Harris. And the call on the shot. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The 76ers making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Pass to Harris. The three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And it's Thibault in the corner. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Philadelphia shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Joe Harris. And the 76ers also making a change. Scott's checked in. There's the pass to Reed. Here's Maxey. Reed kicks to Scott. This one for 3. From 12 feet out. Rebound, Brooklyn. Poked away. Griffin dishes to Brown.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Both shots good from the stripe. The 76ers trail by 5. 1:30 left to play in the third. That one goes. Count it.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Irving with the ball. 16 points for him. Brown the pass to Irving. Takes the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown kicks to Irving. Claxton. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 5.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And it's Thibault in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Brooklyn leading by 5. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So for the Nets, James Harden. He's checked in for Brown, and it's Johnson in for Irving. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Reed. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. The drive by Green. Nice D from Griffin.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Howard up on top. In the corner, Simmons with it. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a 10-point game. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. In the corner, Harden. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 8. Down low. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Harden the pass to Irving. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Simmons finds Howard. Back to Simmons. Passes it to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nets leading by 6. Feeds to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Pass to Korkmaz. The shot that time not on target. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Harden outside. On the wing, Green. On the wing, Irving. A 3-ball. Here's Claxton. Guarded by Simmons. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by Howard.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's Korkmaz, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And really no longer a ball stopper. Harris has significantly improved his passing ability over the years.
Back to Irving. Launches a 3. That one's not going to go. The 76ers trail by 6. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Howard. Over in the corner, Green. Harris outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, the evolution of Kyrie Irving continues. He comes in as a scoring point guard, but more and more those passing skills are on display.
The pass to Howard. In the corner, it's Harris. Bangs home the trifecta.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Back to Irving from outside the arc. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Simmons finds Harris. Back to Simmons. It's stolen by Green. Harden with it. Now Green defending. Irving for 3. Green with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 8. Out to the wing. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Green missing. Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Harris outside. Inside. They get a hand on it. Outside, Green. It's Curry outside. The dive for the ball. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harden outside. To the paint. Crafty move. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Howard misses. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Irving kicks to Harden. Over in the corner, Green, and stolen by Harris. And here's Simmons for 3. From past the arc, no good. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it. And with
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players unavailable tonight. A lot of minutes and shots to go around.
So the Nets starting 5. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Harden. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now, here is Young. And he banks in the layup. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Jordan finds Green. Outside Irving. Top of the key. Chalk up 2 there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Capella. It's Collins with the drive. Capella against Green. And it's Capella missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Young inside, guarded by Harden. Hunter, the pass to Capella, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Harden left side. Back to Irving. To the inside. Here's Green. The kick out to Irving. Clock is at 3. Here's Jordan. With the clock winding down. And slam dunk by Jordan.
What I like about that play, DeAndre Jordan not just looking to corral the miss, he's looking to finish the job.
Young with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Kicks it out to Collins. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
Irving surveying the floor. Shoots over Capella. That one off the back iron and out. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Capella with the bucket.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Harden kicks to Harris. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Hunter dishes to Capella, and the pass to Gallinari. Back to Capella. Drops in the layup for 2. Capella's got 6 points.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Irving passes to Claxton. It's another look, and Capella sends it back. Williams attacking. Good work there as it goes.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Aldridge. The Nets working the ball around now. Yes, that goes in.
Savvy assist by the veteran Aldridge. Sees the missed defensive rotation and takes advantage.
Bogdanovich with it, and it's Harden picking him up. It's Williams with the drive. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To the middle. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Capella. Finished off the break. He's got 8.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Williams against Harden. Yep, it counts.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
It's deflected. Stolen by Harden. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hawks lead by 6. We'll be back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Brown. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3. Now, here's Okongwu. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. 2 free throws come. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shots good by Williams.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Here's Irving. He's got 6. Shot clock at 6. And that one, good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
Outside Williams. To the inside. To the paint. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here come the Nets. Griffin leading the charge. Picked off in midair. Gallinari surveying the D, and the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul for the Hawks. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Williams. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in for Joe Harris. Now Griffin. After the missed 3 from Trae Young. Green in the post. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Snell kicks to Collins. Passes to Okongwu. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Irving drives in. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there for Atlanta. They've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
There's a lot to like about Kevin Huerter as a catalyst. Smart, skilled, and versatile.
Left side, Griffin. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And that one drops. And now a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Griffin. Outside Irving, just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Rebound Atlanta.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Snell finds Young. A minute 20 left in the second quarter. And he makes good on the layup. Young's got 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Irving. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
A strong finisher. Kyrie exhibits good body control after contact.
Young inside. He's against Jordan. A nice shot by Young.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Irving against Young. Irving passes to Brown. Lays it up and banks it in.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
The Hawks leading by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Down low. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Here's Brown, and the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. And the greatest bench scorer in NBA history. And that does it for our halftime show. We now
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the point guard.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he's able to get it back. Basket counts.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Young against Harden. And the rejection by Harden. In the corner, Irving with it.
I see him.
And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And here's Young from the arc. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Young dishes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Does it get any easier than this? Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. The Nets also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Green. Atlanta leading by 5. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Williams gets to Capella. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Harden. And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Harden.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Gallinari right side. Williams' shot is off. Nets trail by 3. He hits Brown with the drive. No good. The D by Bogdanovich. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Outside Williams, inside Capella, and he gets the bucket. Capella's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
He dishes it to Williams. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Williams, and the shot goes down. Williams has got 8.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Here's Claxton. Here's Harden. Williams with the block. Pass to Capella. Brown against Bogdanovich. Out to Gallinari. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the dish to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Capella.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Claxton. The shot, no good. That shot off. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Atlanta up by 7. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Harden. Griffin is out there with Brown. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. A nice shot by Young.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Teardrop shot. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, that's a pretty serious blow, guys. I mean, they are showing they want this game, staying active defensively and putting up some quick points.
Griffin's shot is good.
And as much as Griffin has worked on his perimeter game, this is where he makes his money, in the painted area.
Young looking around. He kicks it to Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Bruce Brown.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Capella, the pass to Young. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
A floater, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
And the foul on Harden. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Off the bounce, Kevin Huerter is one of those guys who can surprise you with the speed.
Good on both. Nets trail by 13. Irving drives in. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Collins with it. It's Young on the wing. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Lob pass to Capella. The shot, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Atlanta leading by 11. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Huerter passes to Capella. And it's blocked by Jordan.
DeAndre is simply one of the most electrifying shot blockers in the game. If you put up a shot around him, you better put it up high. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
So it's the Hawks now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. And Young, here we go. It's Young on the wing. And Jordan sends it back. And now they decide to foul intentionally. For the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Tony Snell comes in for Gallinari. And it's Williams in for Kevin Huerter. Then for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter.
Using the pick to create space, something Lou does exceptionally well.
Nets trail by 9. Harden with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Here's Griffin. It's Aldridge high post. Outside Irving. Off target with his three. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. Good.
Really no way to stop that defensively. Lou can pull up at any moment. You just don't know when.
Harden kicks to Irving. Young with the steal.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Hawks.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Irving with a clean look. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Saving a little something from when it really counts. Kyrie dropping daggers down the stretch.
And it's the Hawks' ball. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young inside, covered by Irving. Clock at 6. Collins passes to Okongwu. Misses in close. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Atlanta with the W. It was a fantastic. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.